The men's basketball team was hot off their second conference win of the year against Wisconsin, and they are hoping to keep the momentum going as this Saturday on a road game at Nebraska. Hot start with this pass to Bear that goes back to Bohannon as he drains the three.
The Huskers would respond with a three of their own from Palmer. Bohannon hits Cook with the pass down low that he brings in for the posterizing dunk.
Watson Jr. gets the steal off Bohannon and hits Palmer down low for the layup over Jack Nungy. Bohannon hits Isaiah Moss here for the three. Cook gets the rebound and gets the dunk. Cook finished with 24 points on the night, but that wasn't enough as Iowa fell 98-84.
We shoot 50% from the field, 43 from three. We had 20 assists on 9 turnovers against a team that was up in us. You're on the road. You come back. So there's a lot of good. We score 84 points. You go on the road, score 84 points. That should keep you in the game. We gave up 98. That's not good math.
Iowa will be back in action tomorrow night at home against Minnesota.
The Iowa wrestling team hosted the Michigan Wolverines on Saturday night, where the Hawkeyes dropped their second straight dual meet. Spencer Lee got the Hawks off to a hot start at 125. Lee scored 14 points in the first period with his takedown, followed by three 4-point kills. He went on to beat his opponent by tech fall. Vince Turk at 141, barely escaping this one with a takedown in overtime to secure the victory.
Senior Brandon Sorensen picked up some bonus points for the Hawks with this second period pin. After intermission, Iowa's only win came from Alex Marinelli at the 165-pound weight class. In the end, the duel came down to the heavyweight bout between Iowa's number 3 ranked Sam Stoll and Michigan's number 2 ranked Adam Kuhn.
But it wasn't meant to be for the Hawks. Stoll gave up this first period takedown that ended up being the deciding factor in the match and the duel. Hawks lost 19-17.
That was a winnable duel even without Kemmer. We had some bonus points. We needed bonus points. Sorensen and Spencer Lee showed up for bonus points. But we got to get guys more competitive in all positions.
Iowa will look to bounce back this Friday night when they face Minnesota in Carver.
The Hawks hosted their last home meet of the indoor track season at the Black and Gold Premiere.
Chris Douglas and Antonio Woodard put on incredible performances at the meet. Woodard became second in the Big Ten in the 200-meter dash. Douglas on the 60-meter hurdles set his very own personal best time, edging out former Hawkeye teammate Aaron Mallett.
Good start. Of course, I'm going for that number 1 spot. I'm trying to win a Big Ten title, but obviously you got to start from somewhere. So 21-2, I'm dropping some time off, shaving some time off from last week, so I'm in a pretty good place.
I've been focusing a little bit more on speed this year. Last year I did some endurance too, because I'm also a 400 hurdler. So my coach would always have me running longer stuff in practice on our harder days and occasionally 4x4 at the meets. But he's been keeping me more speed oriented this year, and I think that's been a huge part of my success in the offseason.
The Hawks do not host a meet until April's outdoor Musco Twilight.
The women's basketball team was coming off a great win over the 12th-ranked Ohio State Buckeyes last Thursday, but fell short to Nebraska for the second time this season. Kathleen Doyle dribbles down the court to hit Mackenzie Meyer with a pass she takes in for the layup. Junior Megan Gustafson led the team with 26 points, 10 rebounds, including this layup here.
Mackenzie Meyer breaks through the Nebraska defenders and finished with 9 points on the night. Kathleen Doyle also added about 16 points, including the shot down low that just was not enough for the Hawkeyes as they fell 92-74.
Obviously, struggled on both ends of the court, offensively, defensively, where it just felt like everything was going Nebraska's way. Every call was going Nebraska. It was just one of those games. It was like a bad dream, and you just can't get out of it. And, I think we came out and played a lot better in the second half. And, we didn't stop fighting. And that's what I would expect out of my players, and that's what you want out of your players, but that's what we got. They did not stop fighting.
I think we just got to come out with that defensive intensity and that intensity overall throughout the whole time, first, second, third, fourth quarter. I don't think we brought the intensity that we had at Ohio State and carrying it over, but we need to do that.
Next up for the Hawkeyes is a road trip to East Lansing, where Iowa will take on Michigan State this weekend.
That's it from us in the sports studio. Tune in tomorrow where we'll take a closer look at Iowa's wrestling loss against Michigan this past weekend.
And for more on women's basketball's game against Nebraska.